2 consecutive wins have Dylan Ferrandis putting on a charge in the 250 championship.
Dylan Ferrandis will hold on and win the overall and the moto. Dylan Ferrandis, he wins the overall at Unadilla.
Kawasaki's Adam Cianciarulo has led the points from the first gate drop of the season, but still can't shake his rival at the top of the point standings.
Cianciarulo all over Ferrandis. Cianciarulo starting to show a wheel to Ferrandis. Cianciarulo has him where he wants him. Inside line. Oh, they almost come together. Ferrandis just able to jump those bumps. Woo! Cianciarulo launches it.
The American and the Frenchman are going head-to-head when the gate drops on 250 Moto 1 from Budds Creek.
We're in Southern Maryland for the next to last round of the 2019 Lucas Oil Pro Motocross Championship, sanctioned by AMA Pro Racing. It's the Geico Motorcycle Budds Creek National. Here's your Lucas Oil race recap. Masterpool gets the whole shot here in the pink gear. What you can't see is a couple of pileups going into the turn that would affect some of the riders we thought would be up front in this race. A couple of the Geico Honda riders coming together. Masterpool leads for a while, and Cianciarulo a mistake from second.
Yeah, he tries to go that outside line there, just bike bounces over the top of that little berm. Battles to get going up the hill, loses a few positions, but he would rally back.
Look at McElrath. That was his opening. He had to take it, and he does, to get the lead from young Ty Masterpool. And from there, he would start pulling away.
Yeah, great ride from McElrath. But then this was some good close racing. Moseman, Hampshire. Hampshire squares up the inside. Little mistake from Moseman. Takes the line away. RJ had some great lap times.
Yep, moved up to third behind Cianciarulo, who recovered for second. But was never able to put any pressure on McElrath, who ends up winning this one by 8.7 seconds. That was our story at the top. Who could get there and steal points away from the series leaders? The answer today is McElrath and also Hampshire, who finishes ahead of Ferrandis, who recovered for fourth after a bad start. Here are the Lucas Oil race recap, and you can see the number 1, the red plates on the Kawasaki toward the front. Good start for Tomac, but Justin Vogel just going to edge out to Tomac. Osborne right there, a couple other riders, close call off the side of the racetrack. Ken Roxon would not waste time making moves to get up to third, while Tomac put the challenge to Bogle for the lead.
This was risky right here. That was a gamble right there, because that could have ended in tears. But great move from Tomac, and thought, okay, great. Roxon then would quickly get around. I mean, that was just insane around the outside, that corner speed. Gets around Bogle, and I genuinely thought this was going to be a great battle, and Roxon, I thought he had the pace to take it to Tomac, and then Tomac found another gear.
Mark Vamuscan in third, trying to catch Roxon. He goes down. Had a couple mistakes in this moto, and that would stall his charge, try to take away the second place position. The battle between Roxon and Tomac never materialized on this day. Tomac was the better man, and he was able to pull away and win it in style. Solid performance there by the champion, and as you said, still looks pretty strong to try to replicate that in Moto 2. Anderson wins the battle with his teammate Osborne for fourth, Barsha sixth, Bloss seventh, Wilson, Plessinger, and Short round out the top 10. We'll show you the rest of the field. Saw all these privateers: Cunningham, Lacurcio, Schock, Week, Noren, Bowers, Teasdale, Tamita, Bogle, and Ham. That's your top 20. Lucas Oil race recap. Looked like RJ Hampshire on the red 31 was going to get a good start. He goes down. Shane McElrath in the lead early over Mitchell Oldenburg. I didn't even see that. That's what happened. That's how Oldenburg got the lead. A little off-track excursion from McElrath. Then watch this. Falk is going backwards on the track and knocks Ferrandis down. This is early in the race, so very critical moment for the man second in points. McElrath gets it back on track, takes the lead from Oldenburg.
Yeah, McElrath there, like you said, made that little mistake, but Oldenburg had his moment to shine there with the lead for a little bit, but then the battle was behind the two title contenders. Watch this. A little attitude here, Ferrandis saying, I'm not rolling over. Nice little block pass there.
Ferrandis would get up to fourth, try to salvage the day. Cianciarulo 1-1, and yes, the overall. Let's send it down to Will.
Taking second overall, Adam Cianciarulo. Adam, You had to put some work in out there today. I'm sure you wouldn't have chosen for it to be that difficult. Tell me how important that battle was between you and Dylan Ferrandis for the overall points.
I mean, it's super important. I mean, every point is important. For me, a couple of good, decent starts today, and then the first lap, I was terrible out there, and I just got into a bunch of riders on the first lap, and I went way back, and so I had to claw my way back up forward on the track that's super tough to pass, and it's super hot outside as well. So Dylan ran it in hot on me there in the corner. Honestly, it's kind of funny. It's fun. Honestly, I don't want this championship to be easy, so much respect, and come out with second overall, and today, solid points day for us. Monster Energy Pro Circuit Kawasaki was absolutely fantastic today. So we got one more. We're going to go back to work this week and come out and improve.
Congratulations, Adam. Adam's still seeing the fun even out in this heat today.
Yeah, and he stretched that points lead when you put the two motos together, so he's still going to be happy. Here's the difference. Cianciarulo is second overall with a 2.5, scores 38 points. Ferrandis scored 36. With a 4.4, he ends up fourth overall. Justin Cooper also on the podium, back up on the podium, I should say, after missing it at our last race. Sent it back to Will.
Thank you, Justin. Congratulations. Good to see you back up here on the podium. What was the difference there for you in that second moto to bring that finish in?
Just a little bit better of a start. Really got bottled up in that first turn in the first moto, and changed up my gate selection a little bit going through the Moto 2, and kind of got lucky because a lot of people went down, and I was able to sneak on the inside. It was chaos in that first turn. It always is. So got through it kind of clean, top 5, and it's hot out here. The track's rough, and I just put my head down and did the best I could. I wanted to make a dent in Shane's gap out front, but just couldn't do it. He was riding so good. So overall, a good day. Wish I could have, pulled my head out of my butt a little bit in the first moto, but overall, good day. Back on the podium. Just I'm not really super stoked, but I'm super stoked on my second moto. So hopefully we can put two motos together next weekend and come out on top again. I'd like to give a shout out to my whole team, Monster Energy, Star Racing, Yamaha, Dunlop, Thor, Parts Unlimited, Bell, 100%, Toyota of Escondido for hooking me up on the truck back in California. They're awesome to me. Can't thank them enough. Just everyone behind me, my family behind me. It's been a little bit of a rough couple weeks, kind of getting my life together, adulting, getting a house, and everything's just coming at me so fast. I didn't think it would be this much work, but pulling through it and doing my best out here. So good day.
Doing a good job. Thanks, Justin.
Here are the points. Cooper is third in today's race and third in the series, but he is 60 points down with only 50 points up for grabs, so he has been eliminated. Only 2 riders can win this title, but Ferrandis is facing a 30-point deficit. He's got to make up 6 points on Cianciarulo in the first moto next week, or he will be eliminated. Cianciarulo getting close. Here is your Lucas Oil race recap, and we'll show you how Tomac got it done. Starts, sometimes a struggle for him, but he was up front early in both motos today. He's on the inside here next to Zach Osborne, and will quickly take over the #1 spot.
But we've also seen in the past that sometimes a whole shot for Eli Tomac is not the best thing ever. He's more of a charger from behind, but this time around it worked for him. Anderson in the motor would go after Roczen. This would be huge for the title as far as that's concerned.
Yes, because Roczen, if he had finished second, would have staved off title elimination, but here comes the cavalry. Anderson gets by. Now you see Muscan down to the inside. Osborne and Barsha are there. Roczen would end the moto in 7th. In the races that have had heat and humidity, he has struggled in the second race, and taking full advantage of that is Tomac, who is now 4th all-time, or tied for 4th all-time in moto wins and overall wins in this class with the great Ricky Johnson. So the 3 titles in a row and the amount of race wins certainly making him an all-timer, and for certain a future AMA Hall of Famer as well. Anderson will take 2nd overall. Anderson had not had a podium in a moto in about 3 rounds, so that had to feel good for him. Marvin Muscan will finish 3rd overall. Roczen bumped back to 4th. Osborne 5th. Barsha, Wilson, Plessinger, Bloss, Cunningham. Another good ride for the privateer rounds out the top 10. So those are today's results. We send it back to Will.
Thank you, Jason. And Jason Anderson is here with me now. Yeah. Jason, you've managed to match your best results so far this year. It's a nice way to close out the season for you. So what does this speak to of your confidence now moving forward?
Yeah, for me, I'm just trying to build my base, going into next Supercross season. And, I feel like I'm getting better. Sometimes my starts aren't there, so it puts me in the back. But, man, this summer has been a heck of a time for me. I've enjoyed it. I've been putting in consistent results and battling with these guys. And to be here on the podium at Budds Creek, one of my favorite tracks, it's awesome. So I'm stoked. You know, Rockstar Energy Husqvarna Racing Team, we're out here, we're doing our best. Alpine Star making me look good. Oakley goggles, Aero helmets, FMF, the whole crew. Yeah, we're having a good time, and let's keep it going.
Good to see you back up here, Jason. Congratulations.
It's been 7 motos since Anderson had a moto podium. It was Moto 2 at Redbud the last time he was up on the box. There's the number, 50 points over Muscan, 55 over Roczen. They were eliminated from title contention. Anderson slugging it out with his teammate Osborne for 4th. Cooper Webb idle now with a knee injury, back to 6th.